Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of the Motown's Wrestling Review. I am your host, the president of the Motown's Wrestling Group on Facebook, Tony Motown Allen. And boy, oh boy, I'm probably not going to post this video till tomorrow because I just posted Smoking Fire late last night and the Clash of Champions earlier today. So I'm probably going to post this one early tomorrow morning though. But trust me, it just ended. I'm not drinking before work. It ain't morning time when I'm doing this. This is definitely like literally, it's like 7 o'clock or so right now. It's kind of nice. I came on at 2 o'clock. I didn't start watching until like about 4:30. I honestly like these early starts, to be honest with you, because yeah, even though I might not see it live, nothing really gets spoiled. And if it does, I really don't give a shit about spoilers anyway. I like being able to watch it a little bit earlier and everything. Normally Raw go off, I go to bed and then I'd either knock out the review like either early in the morning before work or after work. But it's kind of nice being able to do this shit on a Monday evening and everything. A beautiful Monday evening in Indianapolis. It is fucking gorgeous out here today. The Monday Night Raw was still in Paris. It kicks off with Jey Uso doing his fucking yeeting. You know why? Because I got 4 letters, 1 word, yeet. So Jey Uso was out there. Of course, they had the triple threat last night. And LA Knight came out as well. LA Knight got into Jey Uso's face. He didn't come out there to fight, but he was upset with Jey Uso because he had Seth beat. He had him beat on a couple of different occasions, and Jey Uso stopped him from getting the win. And he's all pissed off with Jey over that, which I just think is kind of fucking retarded. I get you frustrated you didn't win, LA Knight. Yeah. But it's like you just wanted like the other participants in the match just to let you get the win. Like they didn't want the title. Like, and this happens a lot where like somebody's mad at somebody else for stopping them from winning the match that they're in and they're trying to win themselves, which is kind of stupid in my opinion. One of the dumbest arguments that we've had in wrestling, and just he ain't the first one. This has been going on for years, and every single time I see it, I think it's dumb as fuck to be mad that your opponent didn't let you win, even though they're trying to win too. So then Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed come out. They don't have Paul Heyman because he's in the hospital from being choked out. His larynx is crushed or something like that. Don't know when he'd be back. So now they're out there without supervision. And this leads to a tag team match. A tag team match, player. Coming up later on the show is going to be Big Bronson Reed and the badass Braun Breaker taking on main event Jey Uso in the main event of the Monday Night Raw, along with LA Knight. Yeah. Yeet. Then we had a backstage segment with the Kabuki Warriors and Io Sky. There's definitely and Asuka is making it seem like they're friends and everything, but there's definitely some tension going on in there. You could just tell that's going to explode, but it's going to be interesting to see how Kairi Sane goes with that, because Asuka seemed to feel that she have her under her control and she does whatever she want to do, though. But I don't really feel like Kairi Sane is feeling the direction that Asuka is going. Asuka pretending like everything is good, but we all know that's some fucking bullshit. That's going to be a lot of fun when we actually see Asuka and Io Sky feuding. But another thing that's going to be a lot of fun as well, and I had mentioned it before. I'm not sure if it was on my show or the Future Focus podcast, but I have said it to people too as well. When Naomi got pregnant, they should have booked Io Sky. They should replace Naomi with Io Sky in a match in Paris against Stephanie Vaquer, and they would have fucking tore the house down and everything. But instead, they took my match and they booked it in my city. Well, when I say my city is really Chicago. I'm just living in Indianapolis. I do claim Indianapolis a little bit more than I did St. Louis. That's a whole other story. But the city that I'm a resident of, like, because Chicago is always my #1 city, though. But here in Indianapolis, in 3 weeks, it's going to be Stephanie Vaquer versus Io Sky for the vacated title. And I'm looking forward to that. Now, Stephanie versus Naomi, there was going to be a whole lot of cakes, and them two was bringing more cakes to that match than the NXT triple threat with Kalani Jordan, Lola Vice, and Hey Miss Parker. But this one's bringing a lot of cakes as well, though. But the Kabuki Warriors are in a tag team match against the Judgment Day. Tiny Tits herself, Raquel Rodriguez, and that little short, fine mother of, Dominic's future boo. Roxanne Perez. The match itself was pretty decent. I was enjoying it until the end. Things got a little sloppy in the end. Like when Asuka was looking a little sloppy with Roxanne Perez, I'm not sure whose fault it was. From just a casual fan like myself, it looked like Asuka was was a little sloppy at the end there. But Asuka still ended up getting a win. She slapped on the Asuka lock on Roxanne Perez and made her tap out. Because of the sloppiness, I did have to penalize this match a little bit, so I gave it a C though. But I did like what I saw from the teams though. Like Asuka and Kairi Sane are a great tag team and everything, which the women's division desperately needs. And I'm really enjoying Roxanne Perez and Tiny Tits as a tag team. I like that team a little bit more than Liv Morgan and Tiny Tits herself. But this match got a C just because of sloppiness at the end. Next up, we have Finn Balor taking on Dragon Lee. Pretty good match. I mean, and it's kind of nice. I mean, Finn is very well known on the international circuit and everything. Wade Barrett said that like these talking about how these guys are like big internationally between New Japan over in Europe and Mexico and everything. And they talk about like how it's kind of rare when we see somebody have so much international stars become bigger stars in the WWE. No, they didn't. No, they didn't. Finn Balor was Prince Devitt. Is a hell of a lot bigger star, was a hell of a lot more successful than Finn fucking Balor. So stop trying to rewrite history. Try to stop that bullshit. Stop that bullshit. Prince Devitt. When Finn Balor was Prince Devitt, way better, way more successful. You guys dropped the ball. I really would have loved to see what happened with Finn Balor if he didn't get hurt during the championship match against Seth Rollins when he won the title, like 10 years ago, something like that. It just haven't been the same for Finn Balor. And I really think they need to turn him face. He's just been a heel for a very, very long time. And we also need to see the Demon return, too. Like, we really need to see the Demon back. But this match itself was really good. I like the mix with these two guys. It wasn't it wasn't like a lucha style match, even though Dragon Lee is really good at lucha, but he gelled well with Finn. They complemented each other very well. Finn won this match with the coup de grace, which is the double stomp off the top rope. And I was talking to the mastermind Bobby Rogers because he, unlike me, he was a professional wrestler. I'm like, that looked like the most dangerous move in professional wrestling. Like, there's no way to like do that safely, to be honest with you. Like, I'm sure there's like safe elements to it. I'm sure there's ways you can do it where it hurt even more, but you're basically jumping off the top rope onto the guy's chest with your feet. Like, you can't fake that shit. I'm like, punk kick my ass, fucking curb stomp my ass. I'll take any of those moves before I take the coup de grace from Finn Balor though. But Dragon Lee took it. And Finn got the win, much needed win and everything, and I gave this match a B. I really did enjoy this match and everything, but Jesus Christ, that coup de grace, in the words of Randy Jackson, you try to do that shit, y'all try to book me for that? That'd be a no for me, dog. Next, we have a 6-man tag match featuring the Ward Raiders and Penta with his smooth walking ass and everything, taking on the New Day and Grayson Waller. And when Penta came out, the crowd was going crazy on him, singing a song and everything, included the Zero, Meryl, and they song. This crowd was lit. That's why I got my Road Warriors shirt on. Oh, what a rush, because that crowd and the pops in this match was phenomenal. New Day was drawing a lot of heat. I'm sure it's because they're a heel tag team, but Grayson Waller being there probably didn't help the situation, at least fit and everything. But the match itself was really good. The War Raiders, I was like, man, I forgot they were in the WWE, but I was happy to see them back though. They really look good. To me, the War Raiders were a standout in this match. They really look good. But Penta with the Mexican Destroyer on Xavier Woods got the 1, 2, 3, and Penta and the War Raiders get the win. But overall, the match itself was just like it was okay. I gave the match a C, but I did like the War Raiders in this match. Next up, we have Dirty Dom, the greatest Intercontinental Champion of all times, the greatest Mysterio of all times, the greatest Guerrero of all time. Dominic Mysterio is the first ever two-time second-generation wrestler. The first ever two-time second-generation wrestler. Second-generation Mysterio and second-generation Guerrero, because we all know I don't care what Ray says. I don't care what Dominic Mysterio's last name is. That's Eddie's kid. Look at him. Watch him wrestle. That is Eddie's kid. But AJ Styles came out and oh my god, a Road Warrior pop. Like the place went fucking bananas for AJ. Singing that song for him and everything. Man, they sung it, went to commercial, came back, and these people are still singing this shit. Great reaction for AJ throughout the match, but there was a few times they were chanting Dirty Dom during this match. Which is why I really think that Dominic Mysterio was not the right opponent for AJ in France, for as over as he is. I would have stuck JD Madonna in there. Then like if he beats JD Madonna, then he gets to fight, Dominic Mysterio when they get back to the States. But they had the match. Very, very good match though. Like I just feel like they shouldn't have had this match in France because how behind France is with AJ Styles, and I'll be honest with you, the way the crowd was reacting, I'm pretty happy they didn't call an audible, have AJ win for the fans. But Dirty Dom got to do some dirty stuff, which was really good. El Grande Americano was out there to support Dirty Dom because AP Adam Pearce banned the Judgment Day from ringside and everything. So he's out there for moral support. Accidentally loaded his mask. Accidentally headbutted AJ a couple times. It was all accidental. So not a huge deal. It wasn't like that really mattered. Led to a Eddie Guerrero frog splash. Dirty Dom gets the win, and that's why he is the greatest Intercontinental Champion of all times. Behind Randy Savage, behind Gunther, behind Chris Jericho. Honestly, right now, arguably, probably behind the Honky Tonk Man. But hey, definitely greatest Intercontinental Champion of all times. Look in my eyes, what do you see? The cult of personality. Well, CM Punk got word from Adam Pearce that Seth freaking Rollins is in a building, so he went out to the ring to hijack the show until Seth comes out there. He told him if I need to sing, I'll sing and do whatever till he comes out there. And let's just hope that CM Punk's a hell of a lot better singer than Tony Motown Allen, because I apologize for my couple of lines of cult of personality. I'll blame it on the alcohol. So then Seth Rollins' music started. I mean, like, CM Punk came out there, had everybody singing his song, the cult of personality, doing a better job than I was doing. Had the CM Punk chants going, and when Seth's music hit, everybody singing Seth's song, and out comes the man himself. Unfortunately, the man himself was big time bitch Becky Lynch. She's out there cutting a promo on CM Punk. Like, you wanted the man, well, you got the man, just not the man you wanted. So she was talking, they were talking shit back and forth and everything. CM Punk wants, she explained why she's mad at CM Punk, sick of them chanting his name during her matches for the last several years and everything, and how he just gave it his long, boring ass explanation, and the fans started chanting, "Shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up." Thank you, because I'm sorry. The worst thing Seth Rollins could have done is what he did, and send big time bitch out there to fucking talk. That shit is punishment. Fucking punishment. Well, Seth finally came out, said a few things and left. Becky continued to talk shit on CM Punk and everything, and then proceeded to slap him. CM Punk let her know, like, hey, the biggest mistake that your husband made was cashing in on me, and the biggest mistake you ever made was putting your hands on me. And during this segment, there was a couple times too, they're saying AJ Lee, and Becky pointed out how AJ doesn't even work there. I'm not getting excited. I am not getting excited. I'm not gonna be excited until she actually skips her ass out there. But I am starting to feel like my boo, my number one boo, AJ Lee. Oh my god, I think my boo's coming back. Man, if AJ Lee comes back, you're getting dropped like my first and second wife, Tiffany Stratton. Come home to daddy, AJ. Come home to daddy. And it was kind of nice because when it came out from commercial, Seth already took off and everything. AP Adam Pearce let him know that he's no longer in the building, but where he worked, he'd be there on Monday. And CM Punk's like, so where's SmackDown on Friday? He's like, in Chicago. And guess who lives in Chicago? Unfortunately, I don't. I miss home sometimes. I love Indianapolis, but I do miss home sometimes. But guess who's in Chicago? A.J. Allen. I mean Lee. My next ex-wife. I cannot wait. I cannot stress to you how much I cannot wait for Friday Night SmackDown and the return of A.J. Lee. The phenomenal A.J. Lee. My future third ex-wife, A.J. Lee. And then for the main event, we got some more yeeting. We had Jey Uso out there. We had L.A. Knight. Yeah! Taking on the Vision, the Dangerous Alliance, Big Braun Breaker, and Bronson Reed. Man, I was really starting to... Y'all need to give this tag team the gold. These guys should be the tag team champions. Seth already got the world title. These two need to be tag team champions. Guess what? They will hold them tag team titles as long as they want to. There was a team that my mom thought that... Oh, I want to say it was this team. This might be the team my mom was talking about that could be just every bit as dangerous, every bit as good as the Road Warriors. Man. That team, I love Braun and Bronson Reed. I love them. They should be tag team champions. Between the spear and the tsunami, two of the most dangerous moves in wrestling, not as dangerous as Finn Balor's double stomp off the rope, but pretty fucking dangerous. Well, Jay did eat a spear. Jay did take the L to Braun Breaker. Jay did take another spear. Jay did take a tsunami. This is why LA Knight was put through the table. And he was about to raise a tsunami Jay Uso's ass again. And out comes Jimmy Uso with a chair to make the save on his twin brother. Really, really good match. I gave this match a B. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Overall, pretty decent SmackDown. SmackDown, if they didn't accomplish anything else, they got me excited as fuck for SmackDown on Friday. I cannot wait for SmackDown on Friday. Good job, Raw. Get me excited for that. I swear to God, though, I'm going to be mad as fuck. I know I said not get my hopes up for my boo returning. My number one boo, AJ Lee. I know I said not get excited, but if she don't show up on Friday, I'm going to be pissed off to the highest level of pistivity. And now, my match of the night, tap out, and moment of the night. If you keep track of my grades, you already know what my match of the night was, which was the phenomenal AJ Styles versus Dominic Mysterio. I gave that match an A+. It got the highest grade. I'm happy my match of the night on this show did at least get an A. My tap out was Becky Lynch talking. So sick of hearing that bitch talk. I was right with the fans. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. But my moment of the night is the AJ Lee chants. The teasing of AJ Lee coming back. Them hyping, them setting that expectation without, I mean, they're not saying she's coming back, but I feel like she's coming back. My moment of the night is the anticipation of seeing AJ Lee skip her ass out there on SmackDown.